Hello, my dear children. In continuation of my previous message today, we will talk about how you can avoid the traps of digitalization. Let's start with the fact that so far most of you still have the opportunity to withdraw cash from your bank accounts. But to do this, you need to make sure that they lie on the accounts available to you, and not on those that are blocked for a certain time stipulated in special contracts. As a rule, these are those targeted deposits on which interest is accrued to you and which are widely advertised by bankers. In fact, there is a trap here, because in case of extreme circumstances, access to this money will be blocked for you. In this case, it is better to sacrifice the small interest promised to you than to lose this money at all. In addition, in order to avoid unpleasant situations, it is necessary to have a certain supply of cash at home. Now the situation in the financial sphere can develop unpredictably, since all the levers of influence on people, all large banks and their branches are in the hands of representatives of the deep state, who will not give up their positions without a fight. Your primary task at the moment is not to allow the state and bankers to convert all your savings into digital currency, which will essentially no longer belong to you. Closely monitor the situation, share useful information with others, patiently explain to them what digitalization really is. This is very important, because the more people show their awareness of this issue and protest, the less chance the authorities will have to complete the reform they have planned. Always remember that they are afraid of the people and act so assertively only because people do not know the laws, and many do not even think about them. For the ruling elite, the silence of the people is a sign of their agreement with the current changes. But if the authorities see that people have unwrapped their plans and are not going to obey them, they will back down for fear of losing their warm seats. The same goes for biometrics. As soon as the relevant services begin to receive mass refusals from it, they will realize that they will not be able to complete their program. Don't be afraid to assert your rights. Remember that there are many more of you than officials who are only doers of someone else's will and live in the eternal fear of not pleasing their superiors. They are more vulnerable than you and are afraid of revelations, because each of them knows what he is doing in the name of personal gain and profit. In other words, your conscience is clear, but they are not. So your case is right, and their acts are criminal. Everything is in your hands, my relatives, and as soon as you finally get rid of the fear of the authorities of any rank, your life will flow differently, you will gain inner freedom and self-confidence. And I bless you for that. The Father Absolute who loves you immeasurably spoke to you.